Mehman Bakery, originally an Iranian bakery. Now this place you get all the best pastries you can think of, and there's one particular one which is really famous that you must try out. Bun Muscapao, which is with butter and bread and only taken with tea, so you must try that on your stop. Zaveri Bazaar, one of the largest bazaars in the city. In Zaveri Bazaar, you can find pretty much anything that you're looking for, from flowers to toys to lights. Almost anything that you could want for the home will be found here. Now remember, when you're going in the bazaars, the best thing to do is bargain because you'll get the price that you want. It's extremely busy throughout the week, but on Sundays, it quietens down, and that's why you can see a lot of kids playing cricket in the streets. Fashion Street. This is a must for anyone who has style. You can pick up all the items that you see in the magazines for a fraction of the price. Look around, you'll pick up excellent bargains. This is the main place to get clothes. Whether it's a kurta or sherwani, a sari or traditional clothes, it could also be western clothes from t-shirts down to shirts and baggy jeans. Shoes, slippers, you name it, anything to do with fashion, that's why they call it Fashion Street. The Gateway of India is a monument of Mumbai. This is the place where all the governors and all the distinguished guests would arrive from the UK and enter the city. Beautiful way to start the journey here. Now the interesting part about this area is that it used to actually be a fisherman's point, which is no longer that. People just take little tours and go around. Another interesting fact is the architecture of the building is both a Muslim and a Hindu architecture. The arches are from the Islamic period and the intricate designs are actually Hindu architecture. As far as you look out there, you can just see boats and boats and boats and yachts and everything, so you can see how it's changed from a fisherman's village. But interestingly, boats are still there. Lovely place to look at. lot of the city looks beautiful at night, but equally at daytime. If you go to Nariman Point, you'll see it looks like mini Manhattan. You can come and feed the pigeons here, and you'll always see them flying around in the air. It's a chilled out area. Now you must stop there and walk, otherwise you'll be sitting in traffic for 2 hours. But if you come in the daytime, it's called Marine Drive. You'll see the beach on one side, and along the same strip you'll see beautiful tall buildings. One thing to see is the sunset. You must go down to the beach. It's where the sun will set beautifully. People are just walking around or just sitting, and you can absorb that view. It's awesome. The beauty of Mumbai can be seen at night at the sunset. In 1940, the Queen came down to Mumbai, then known as Bombay, and she had built something which you can see right now on the skirts of the seafront. You have all the high-rise buildings, including the famous hotels. The five-star Oberoi is also there. This is known as the Queen's Necklace, which can only be seen at the night time. Hundreds and thousands of people just come here to sit and chill out and absorb the whole atmosphere that you can see right now. It's a beautiful spot, and it's definitely a place to come if you feel a little bit romantic.
Drive me crazy, never easy. Take me up and bring me down and down and down.
I got two guys who are kicking it up all the way from UK, all the way down to Mumbai, all across India. Now the interesting thing is it's not their first time here. They've been doing this for the past 7 years, and they've been rocking this place like crazy. Question is, do the people understand what drum and bass is? But these two guys can tell you a bit more about it. I got Decode and Nerm. Boys, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Now I gotta say that I got a bit of competition here because he's got his beard going down here, you know.
I don't have your sideburns. I don't know how he gets the height on that.
I don't think they moved since the last time we saw you, which is bad.
Yeah, they're stuck on.
See, I try and get that effect, and it all just falls down. I don't have the products using. They're amazing, fantastic stuff.
I gotta ask you, right? You know, when you kick off, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you come to an audience that may not be expecting what you guys are gonna do?
Panic's the first thing, and then kind of fear, and that could be a track, a vocal hook. It could be anything. You know, you don't know what to expect. You know, we don't plan what we do. We just go in and see what happens, and we're very fortunate that more often than not we land on our feet. It's completely random a lot of the time. It's kind of very karmic. We just hit and pray and see what happens.
Now for you, I see that you're always dancing, you're always doing your hand movements, and you're out there.
I kind of get semi-possessed on stage. It's really, really weird. I don't know what happens, but it's just the energy of the music.
I see the crowd joining in with you, which is great.
And I think that's like one of the key things when you're playing kind of a semi-new form of music to a new crowd. You know, it's about trying to kind of orchestrate, you know, and translate the energy across to them. And when you do that, that's when you sort of feel that connection.
I think it really helps that he was once a salsa teacher, so he can translate moves to an audience and they get it, you know. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So with drum and bass, which is a fairly new type of genre, I guess you could call it. You know, it's good that there's someone at the front leading how where the steps go.
I think it's just about us having a good time on stage as well. Do you know what I mean? We're not there to sort of be static and play the music. We're there to interact with the people because we want to have a good time just as much as
I was going to say that you're talking about interaction and a bit of salsa here, right? he's facing the computer most of the time, I notice, right? You're doing something, then you come back and you're suddenly doing this. And how do you two coordinate?
Shouting in each other's ears.
Basically, it's like, my turn.
Go away. Punching each other and saying, no, I want to play this one. No, but you can't, you know. And so we argue a lot, but I think that adds to it. As I said, it's all off the cuff. And I think the beauty of it is that once you've locked where the audience want to go and you're both in synergy, I think we barely need to speak to each other. We just kind of look at each other and go, yeah, go on, and we're in.
Obviously, you know, the type of music that you're catering to or doing at the moment, it's different every time, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, how do you guys know what you're going to play next, or is it planned beforehand?
You kind of know what tunes you want to play.
Okay.
And you kind of know what tunes you should play. And it's just about kind of stir-frying them up according to where you're playing, who you're playing to.
I hate that way, the stir fry. How's that a really good reference?
You mix up the tracks, exactly. You just shovel them up. And it's just about getting them and locking them with that first track, and then from that point onwards you know which way to go, because you know how they react to it.
What do you guys ideally want to do with your music?
Make as many people dance as possible, wherever we are. And I guess make people feel comfortable, and maybe take them on without sounding too like, you know, oh, let's stroke our chins and talk about music here. You know, make them go somewhere they may not have liked before. We play a lot of house raves where the audience would have said, oh, I don't like drum and bass, and we come on and we slowly convert them. And it's wonderful.
When I listen to your music, I can see James Bond in my mind. You know, you've got that kind of feel going for it. Do you think you could do a Bollywood film?
Yeah. I think he'll be the villain, I'll be Bond.
Would you do music for a film?
Yeah, of course.
It's something you'd be interested
Yeah, when
in?
the Medieval Pundits did the soundtrack to Don a few years ago, and that I think was a corner turned for the Bollywood music industry.
Well, listen, guys, it's been great having you here. I hope you guys have a lot more success, and I'm looking forward to seeing the villain and the...
Yeah, the villain and Bond. But before that, where do you get your hair done, dude? That's amazing.
You know, it's the electric...
Aren't you
electric
jealous
socket.
of that hair? I mean, especially you, who's got no hair to begin with. It's incredible.
Well, that's a weapon, massive.
We should hang out with him in Mumbai, because that would ward off any problems we encounter.
Well, I've definitely got to say that these are two of the coolest guys that I've met over here. And being from London is very nostalgic for me too. I wish you guys a lot of luck.
Thank you.
And I hope to see you guys doing a lot more. Love the tattoos, man.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks a lot, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
All right, guys, we're going to take a look at some more stuff they're doing and rocking the house down right now.
Whenever I travel, I check out what the locals eat. And after a long night at the club, the youth come to the street restaurants. One in particular, Bademia. It has the best chicken dishes cooked on a large homemade style barbecue. So let's see what it tastes like.
All right, I'm going to try something very different here because I've been told it's the place to come and eat. Now, this is called chicken beda roti. Basically, it's egg chicken in a paratha. Man, it's really delicious. It's like having a chicken omelette in a paratha, and a very convenient way to eat it. I like this. Okay, we got reshmi paratha. This is a paratha, and we have it with some chicken, which has a lot of masala here. That's spicy, but it's really good. Now, what I realized is that people like parathas here. So whatever you're eating, have a paratha with it. It's going to taste a lot better. Anyway, I'm going to keep on eating because I'm starving right now. So you can watch if you want.
I found a man sitting with a long moustache selling the best pans in town, Muchad Panwala. Pan is a leaf packed with herbs, syrups and a lot of goodies, and I was tempted.
get a pan, please?
पान खाए सैया हमारो सौंली सूरतिया होठ लाल लाल हाय हाय मलमल का कुर्ता मलमल के कुर्ते पे छींट लाल लाल पान खाए सैया हमारो.
Alright, we're here right now in a place which is one of the most famous places to get a pan. Now there's 4 brothers, they all have long moustaches, and the whole idea is that this is something that they passed on in the tradition. They don't allow any interviews for different reasons, but we're very lucky today to get that opportunity. So first of all, I'd like to ask you, where do you get this moustache from?
ये मुच्छर पान वाला इसी से नाम से हम मशहूर हैं.
How long have you been doing this? And why have you been doing this?
ये हमारे बाप दादे के ज़माने से है.
And if I was to grow a moustache, would it look really cool with my hairstyle?
क्यों नहीं करेगी? अच्छी दिखेगी.
अच्छा है.
हाँ हाँ.
Okay. एक मशहूर लफ्ज़ है कि मुझ नहीं है कुछ नहीं है.
मुझ नहीं तो कुछ नहीं.
Shukriya, thank you so much. Now, this is meant to be very healthy. As you can see, it's very natural. And we'll give it a shot. It's called, thank you very much. It's called meter pan. It's very good. It's very good, and I fully recommend it. Shukriya, thank you so much. Thank you. Whoever said that this city does not sleep, just look around me. This is silent Mumbai.